Okay, so this is the same one that Fergie's worn in concert by Obvious Clothing. So, do you think if I wear this, I can be able to sing like Fergie? Don't think so. I know, la 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 la. Anyway. This is not a spring chick. Can you tell my voice with Oldecam for OFN with comments on the headlines of today? Justice is to hear warrantless search case.
Meaning that, basically that they're going to ensure that you can be walked in on again without a search warrant.
New York Governor Patterson says he used cocaine.
Let's see, he's admitted he's had affairs, he's admitted he's done this, he's admitted he's done that. Don't count on a lot of support from the Republicans in the New York State Legislature.
So my question is, so why did they replace the other governor?
Yeah, well, that's the difference. He hasn't done anything illegal.
Ah.
Of course, cocaine use is illegal.
Wall Street may cut 20,000 jobs over 2 years.
It has more to do with the fact that they're not making as much money, so you don't need as many people.
Settlement proposed to Virginia Tech families.
I find that ridiculous. The college had absolutely nothing to do with the children being killed. It was a person that simply fell through the cracks on a state level, not where the college had anything.
Scientists plan to put one of the twin Mars rovers to sleep and limit the activities of the other robot to fulfill a NASA order to cut $4 million from the program's budget.
$4 million at NASA is like paperclip money to me. And, for cutting that out, it's ridiculous. They're just trying to make a statement.
I'd like those paper clips.
Yeah.
No Carville apology for Judas' remark.
I actually don't like Mr. James Carville a lot, but I do admire the fact that him and Geraldine Ferraro simply won't back down from something they said, unlike the other weasels who continually apologize for things.
Justice Department approves XM Sirius merger.
They're, they say that it's going to be a monopoly now, but a monopoly of somebody, any monopoly of which nobody is paying any attention to isn't really a monopoly.
Sales of existing homes increased unexpectedly in February after 6 months of decline.
No one buys that fact. Basically what it is that there's so many foreclosures out there that the banks are taking back and buying at auctions that it makes it look like the home sales are going up.
A new study predicts water circulation in Lake Tahoe is being dramatically altered by global warming.
Go jump in Lake Tahoe and you're going to see how warm that lake really is. It's cold.
Money trouble stall Greentown project.
It's called, it's the best laid plans of mice and men. If you don't have the money to do it, it can't be done, no matter what Al Gore wants.
So Green is stalling the Green project. Environmentalists are suing the federal government, claiming promises to whittle down a backlog of plants and animals being considered for endangered species protection amount to smoke and mirrors.
Well, if the environmentalists have their way, human beings would be on that environmental list because they want them gone in order to make the plant better.
Cost of fuel prompts turboprop comeback.
Well, everybody in their right mind knows that prop planes get better fuel economy, and since today they fly nearly as fast as jets, there's no reason to have jets.
A security lapse made it possible for unwelcome strangers to peruse personal photos posted on Facebook.
I mean, no matter how good a security you have, basically it doesn't work. We've had, on my computer alone, I've had nearly 100,000 attempts at entering my computer since I put on the latest software. That's not good.
Google wants TV white space for Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, that's why they bid up all the prices over on the Spectrum, knowing full well that what they actually wanted to do was to use the space in between that everybody else has purchased.
XM plus Sirius now a monopoly.
As before, a monopoly is only monopoly if actually somebody wants what you have to sell.
Democratic Party enrollment surged past the 4 million mark on Monday.
Yeah, like how many people do we have vote in a national election? 40, 50 million people, and 4 million in one state? That's never going to happen.
3 rocks hurtling through space appear to be among our solar system's oldest objects.
I wonder how you tell how old something is that's 500 million miles away from you when you can't tell how old a woman is standing next to you.
Talks pending on baseball drug agreement would have unannounced testing.
Yeah, if you've ever been in the military, you know how unannounced, inspections occur. Basically, everybody on the base knows when they're going to happen.
Firefox, Safari, or neither?
Well, basically, Firefox is coming out with a brand new browser. Safari is coming out with a new browser, and there'll be an IE8 coming out. But basically, none of them really work right.
A Chinese-born engineer who conspired to export U.S. military technology to China was sentenced Monday to 24 years and 4 months.
Well, it's only fair. They give us all of the things that are being recalled. We might as well sentence one of their people to jail for taking our stuff to them.
Dalai Lama must balance politics and spiritual role.
That's not likely to happen.
We didn't want Barack Obama to start a national conversation about race. We wanted him to end it.
What did people think was going to happen when you run the black candidate and most of the Afro-American leaders in this country say that unless their candidate is the nominee and the president, they're going to cause problems in the streets of this country?
Cities grapple with surge in abandoned homes.
Well, it's just the way it always is during a time of money crisis. The Great Depression had literally millions of places that were abandoned, and this is happening all over again.
Sly Soft announced that it had definitively cracked the extra layer of DRM that helped make Blu-ray more popular with the studios than HD DVD.
Yeah, it means that they're hacks, folks, which means they're screwed just like everybody else out there in the land of DVD.
Android phones as early as this fall.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What's an Android phone?
It's Android phone is that thing that that phone you were looking at CES. That's an Android phone. It's a Google phone.
Oh, like a Skype.
You got Google Maps. You got everything all in one spot on it. It's a nice little phone, but it's going to cost an arm and a leg.
Microsoft is offering no-charge Vista SP1 help for all users via email and online chat.
It basically, people can't make Vista to work to begin with. Now they've got a patch that nobody can make work that goes with the program that they can't make work.
Hulk Hogan sued by family of Florida crash victim.
That'll teach Mr. Hogan to become a success again.
Didn't he give them money so that they wouldn't be sued?
He was offering to help all he could, but American Gladiators has been re-upped and he's very famous and becoming wealthier.
Tanker contract undermines U.S. security.
Well, why in the world would they want to give a thing for building parts for American military craft to a foreign country? That's should be a no-no.
That should be. Muslims question Vatican baptism of Islamic critic.
Well, they figure it was done specifically to spit on them, and they don't really like it.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
Only you can exercise your own demons.